The word dressage is French, and loosely translated it means well-schooled or trained. And the idea being that in the military, you needed a horse that was both athletic and supple and well-trained. As horses became less necessary in military and more for pleasure, dressage became a sport rather than a military necessity. Having a horse supple, well-trained, and moving correctly became the ideal for riding. Initially, when dressage entered the Olympics, it was gentlemen in military uniform that were allowed in the arena and allowed to show. That's changed over the years as dressage has become more of a sport, open to different countries, its basis being in Europe. Europeans are always the best in competition. The United States is a newer country to dressage, but yet we're moving up the ladder, and our Olympic riders are extremely competitive and in the gold medals. Wetherby is a 12-year-old Hanoverian bloodline from Hanover, Germany, bred especially for dressage. So his training has progressed through the levels of dressage. Dressage starts at training, first level, second level, third level, fourth, Prix-St. George, Intermediaire, and Grand Prix. Wetherby is currently schooling second level. Each level requires the horse to be more collected, to move correctly off the hind end, and to accomplish certain movements. The movements get more difficult as the levels go up. So we are currently showing Wetherby second level and doing very well. The other horses in the barn, Armani is again a Hanoverian. He was imported from Germany. He's at the training level of Grand Prix when he was in his heyday. He's 28 now and enjoying luxury in the pasture. He's a big horse. Dressage horses typically are big. Armani is 17.2. Wetherby a little bit smaller at 16.3. Destiny is 100% quarter horse. So she's a smaller horse bred for cutting and reining. That's her bloodlines. And so where Armani is 17.2, Destiny maybe 14.3. Mykonos is a combination. He's called a running quarter horse. So he's quarter horse stallion and thoroughbred mare. And so that gives you what is termed as a running quarter horse. He is registered with the Quarter Horse Association. And he was again a dressage horse for me. His movement and his physical ability led him to do very well at dressage, but sadly it has to be a mental game also, and it just wasn't for him. He didn't like the schooling. So we found something else that he liked and did that. I probably first started taking lessons in dressage I'm going to say maybe 95. I bought my first horse when I was 18, and that many moons ago. I'm close to having horses now for almost 50 years. So I would say in the 90s with the first big quarter horse that had the physical ability, and that was Sammy Joe. It's definitely a labor of love. It's an expensive labor of love, but you have to you have to enjoy the feel, and you have to enjoy the hard work. And that's everything from sweating on top of the horse with coming back with a horse's saddle pad sweaty, to cleaning stalls and cleaning tack. It's all encompassing.